Good morning, good people. What are we doing this morning? We are in our word. Why? Because if you stay in your word, the word will stay in you. So, and I got the patio door open, so if you hear a whole bunch of traffic, just don't even worry about it. Anyway, we are coming today from 1 Corinthians 3 and 18, and it's talking about worldly wisdom. Let no one deceive himself. If anyone among you seems to be wise in this age, let him become a fool that he may become wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. For it is written, he catches the wise in their own craftiness. And again, the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise, that they are futile, meaning small, unimportant. Therefore, let no one boast in men, for all things are yours, whether Paul or Apollos or Cephas or the world or life or death or things present or things to come. All are yours, and you are Christ's, and Christ is God's. Avoid the worldly wisdom. I scroll through TikTok, I scroll through social media, I scroll through a lot of just stuff. And especially here on TikTok, which is where I'm posting this primarily, you see all of these panels and you see all of these people just talking, not having a standard, not really having wisdom about the subject in which they speak. You have unmarried people talking about marriage. You have single people, talking about how being single is so terrible or otherwise. You have so many people that have an opinion on things, but there's no standard. So for me, my standard is always going to be this. Because I recognize that worldly wisdom, if anyone among you seems like they are so wise, that it is not godly wisdom. And you can kind of tell just by looking at a person's life whether they move with godly wisdom. Because it's saying, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. So the talking about different topics, the panels, it's just a way for people to come and spew their ungodly wisdom, to spew their hate, to spew their anger, and then get off of TikTok and feel relieved. Because the majority of the stuff that people say on these panels and on TikTok, they would never, ever, ever say to people in real life. Now, you can call that being a coward or however you want to say it, but I feel like this: if you feel so strongly about a thing, but you won't say it to that person, you would never say it to that person in real life, then to me, I don't know, that says a lot about you. That says a lot about you. Everything and anything that I've said here on TikTok about anyone, I will say it to them. Why? Because I operate in wisdom and I'm not saying anything that's too wild and crazy anyway. But you get on some of these panels and you have, certain races of men talking crazy about certain races of women, and certain races of women talking crazy about certain races of men under the guise of wisdom. No, that's worldly wisdom. That's not godly wisdom. And then you have people who may have read a book or two, but didn't even get a degree, and they're concerned about what's going on with people and how people are acting and how people are maneuvering through life. And the wild thing about it is, if you ever get to know a lot of these people, their lives doesn't even match up with what they're saying. I'm talking about mistake after mistake after mistake, but here you are trying to give wisdom to people, but you're still living in the midst of your mistakes. You're still walking in your mistakes daily. Can I just encourage you? Let no one deceive himself. Don't be deceived by these panels. Don't be deceived by these people who just want to get on here, and really what they're getting on here for is so that you can give them money, so that you can give them gifts, so that you can give them notoriety that they didn't get, so you can give them the attention that their parents didn't give them growing up. Please be wise and don't deceive yourselves. All of these panels, not all, but a lot of these panels and a lot of these people just having conversations, that it's futile. I mean, the word even says that they are futile. The Lord knows the thoughts of the wise, and put that in air quotes, that they are futile. Pick up the word. Find some people who actually are talking about something that's of value, and start your day off like that. That's just my opinion. You can do it or not. Your day will go significantly better based upon how you started. All right? That's all I got. I love you. Nothing you can do about it. Bye.